Hello, hello, and welcome back to English Sprout TV. I'm Alex.
And I'm Emma. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're driving to work, cooking dinner, going for a walk, or just sitting down with a nice cup of coffee, thank you for making us part of your day. We know your time is valuable, and we promise to make these next few minutes worth it.
Absolutely. Today, we're going to tackle a topic that confuses almost every English learner we've ever met. And honestly, it even confuses some native speakers when they stop and think about it.
Oh, it really does. The topic is still versus yet. Two tiny words, 4 letters and 3 letters, but they cause so much trouble.
Still and yet. They both talk about time. They both talk about things happening or not happening now. So why do we need two different words? And how do we know which one to use?
That is the million-dollar question. And by the end of this episode, you are going to know exactly when to say still and when to say yet. You'll be able to use them in conversations, in messages, in emails, and you'll never mix them up again.
Okay, I love that promise. But before we dive in, if this is your first time listening to English Sprout TV, welcome. We make English simple, natural, and fun. We talk about real English, the kind you actually use in everyday life.
Yes, no boring textbooks here, just real conversations, real examples, and real practice. So if you enjoy this episode, please hit that like button, subscribe to English Sprout TV, and leave us a comment. Tell us, are you still confused about anything in English? Or maybe you haven't subscribed yet. See what I did there?
Oh, Alex is already giving us a preview. Nice one.
I couldn't resist. All right, Emma, let's start with the basics. Why are still and yet so confusing?
Well, I think it's because in many languages, there's just one word that covers both ideas. You know, one word that means something is continuing and something hasn't happened. But in English, we split that into two words.
Exactly. And here's the simplest way to think about it. Still is about continuation. It means something is going on longer than expected. Something started in the past and is continuing now.
Right, like, I still live with my parents. That means I started living with them in the past and I am continuing to live with them now.
Perfect example. Or it is still raining. It started raining this morning and it is continuing to rain. That's still.
Got it. Still equals continuation.
Now, yet is about expectation. Yet means something has not happened, but we expect it to happen in the future. It's almost like you're waiting for something.
Oh, okay. So I haven't eaten breakfast yet. That means I expect to eat breakfast probably soon, but up to this moment, it hasn't happened.
Bingo. Yet equals not happened, but expected. And here's a really important detail. We usually use yet in negative sentences and questions.
Negative sentences and questions. Let me write that down mentally. Yet equals negative and questions.
Yes, let's make this super concrete. Let's spend some time with still first, and then we'll move to yet. And then it will put them side by side so you can really feel the difference.
Great plan. Let's do it.
Okay, still. Remember, continuation. Something is true now, it was true before, and maybe we are surprised that it is continuing.
Surprised? I didn't think about surprise.
Ah, yes, this is a really important layer. Still often carries a little emotion. Sometimes it's neutral, but very often it shows surprise, frustration, or impatience.
Can you give me an example of that?
Sure. Imagine your friend is usually very punctual. You're meeting for coffee and she is 30 minutes late. She finally arrives and you say, "Are you still here?" No, wait, you say, "Are you still coming?" Or better, "You're still late." Actually, let me think of a clearer one.
You're getting confused by your own example.
Okay, here's a good one. Imagine you gave your son a math problem to solve. It's been an hour. You walk into his room and say, "Are you still doing your homework?" That means you're surprised, maybe a little worried or frustrated that it's taking so long.
Ah, yes. Are you still doing your homework? That's perfect. The mother expected him to finish by now, but he is continuing.
Exactly. But still can also be positive and neutral. I still love you after all these years. That's beautiful. No surprise, no frustration, just continuation of love.
Oh, that's sweet. I still love you.
Or neutral. I still work at the bank. She still goes to yoga every Tuesday. Just facts about continuation.
Okay, so still goes in the middle of the sentence, right?
Great question. Yes, the position of still is usually in the middle. Let's look at the rules. If you have a sentence with the verb be, like am, is, are, was, were, still goes after the verb be.
So he is still tired.
Perfect. It is still cold outside. They are still friends.
What about other verbs?
If you have other main verbs, still goes before the main verb. I still remember my first day of school. She still cooks dinner every night. We still visit our grandmother on Sundays.
And with auxiliary verbs like have or do.
Ah, excellent. With auxiliary verbs, have, has, do, does, did, can, could, will, would, still goes between the auxiliary and the main verb.
So I have still not received the email?
Yes, or more naturally, I still haven't received the email. Still goes after the auxiliary have and before the main verb received. Well, technically before haven't, but let's keep it simple. Actually, the most natural place is subject plus auxiliary plus still plus main verb, or subject plus still plus main verb.
Let me try. She can still sing very well.
Beautiful. They do still live in Paris. A bit formal, but correct. More naturally, they still live in Paris.
Okay, I feel good about still. Let's do a quick practice round before we move on.
Sure, I'll say a situation and you make a sentence with still.
Ready.
Your brother started playing video games at 3 p.m. It is now 11 p.m.
He is still playing video games.
Great. You bought a car 10 years ago. It works perfectly.
I still have my old car.
You started learning English 2 years ago. You are learning right now.
I am still learning English.
Perfect. Every single one is correct. Now let's switch to yet.
Okay, yet, the tricky one.
Yet is tricky because it feels so final, like a deadline. It means up to this present moment, something has not happened. But the key is expectation. You believe it will happen. You're just waiting.
So it's about waiting.
Exactly. It's about waiting for something expected. And like I said before, we almost always use yet in two situations, negative sentences and questions.
Give me the negative first.
Negative. I haven't finished my homework yet. The homework is not done. I expected it to be done by now, but it is not.
I haven't called my mother yet.
Yes, the movie hasn't started yet. She hasn't replied to my message yet.
And questions?
Questions. Have you finished your homework yet? Has the bus arrived yet? Did you eat yet? Though did you eat yet is more American English. British English might say, have you eaten yet?
Oh, that's a good note. So, have you eaten yet? You expect the person has eaten, or you expect they will eat soon and you're checking.
Exactly. Is the doctor here yet? You made an appointment. You expect the doctor. You're checking if the expected thing has happened.
Now, where does yet go in the sentence?
Yet almost always goes at the end of the sentence or clause. That makes it easy to remember.
At the end. Okay, that's simple.
I haven't been to Paris yet. Have you seen that movie yet? She hasn't called yet. Always at the end.
What about yet at the beginning? Like, yet, I don't understand.
Ah, that's a different yet. That yet means however or but. Like, the weather was bad, yet we went hiking. That's a completely different meaning and a much more formal literary usage. Today we're talking about the time yet, the one about expectations and waiting.
Good distinction. So for beginners, just put yet at the end of negative sentences and questions. Don't worry about the however yet for now.
Exactly. Master the time yet first. That's what you'll use 99% of the time in daily conversation.
Can we do a yet practice round?
Of course. I'll give you a situation. You make a negative sentence with yet.
Okay.
You ordered pizza 30 minutes ago. It has not arrived.
The pizza hasn't arrived yet.
You want to know if your friend has watched the new episode of a TV show.
Have you watched the new episode yet?
You need to pay your electricity bill. The deadline is tomorrow. You have not paid.
I haven't paid the electricity bill yet.
Excellent. All perfect. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Let's put still and yet in the same story and see how they change the meaning.
Ooh, I like this. A story.
Okay,
Imagine two coworkers, Tom and Jerry, classic names, and they are waiting for a very important email from their boss. The boss said he would send it by 9 a.m. It is now 11 a.m.
Okay, Tom and Jerry are waiting.
Tom looks at his computer and says, the email still hasn't arrived.
Ah, so Tom is frustrated. He expected the email earlier and the waiting is continuing. He used still with a negative. Still hasn't arrived. That's interesting because still can work with negatives too.
Yes, this is a crucial point. Still can be used in negative sentences to emphasize that a negative situation is continuing longer than expected. I still don't understand. She still hasn't called me back. They still haven't fixed the elevator.
So what does Jerry say?
Jerry says, has the boss sent it yet?
Right. Jerry is asking a question. He's checking if the expected action has happened. Has he sent it yet?
Then at 1 p.m., the email finally arrives. Tom says, oh good, it's here. I was getting worried. Jerry says, I knew he would send it. He just hadn't sent it yet.
Beautiful. So in the same story, we have still for the frustrating continuation of waiting, and yet for the expectation that finally got fulfilled.
Exactly. And here's another layer. Sometimes you can change still to yet and completely change the feeling of the sentence.
Show me.
I still haven't eaten breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
They mean almost the same thing, but
the feeling is different. I still haven't eaten breakfast sounds like you're complaining, like you're hungry, you're frustrated, this is taking too long. I haven't eaten breakfast yet sounds more neutral, just a fact. You'll eat soon, no big problem.
oh wow, that's subtle but so important. Still adds emotion, yet is more factual.
Yes, this is the secret that textbooks don't teach you. Still carries weight, it carries feeling. When you say, I still love you, it's deep. When you say, I still can't believe it, you're shocked. When you say, are you still here, you might be annoyed.
Whereas I haven't done it yet is just information.
Exactly. So if you want to sound calm and neutral, use yet in the negative. If you want to show that you're surprised, frustrated, or emotionally affected by the continuation, use still.
This is gold. Okay, let me test this feeling difference. Which sounds more worried? The doctor still hasn't called, or the doctor hasn't called yet?
The doctor still hasn't called sounds much more worried. The still adds that layer of anxiety. The doctor hasn't called yet is more like, well, it's fine, I'm sure he will.
Amazing. I think our listeners really need to hear this distinction. It's not just grammar, it's emotion.
Absolutely. English is not just rules, it's feelings, and these little words carry so much feeling.
All right, let's do a real-life dialogue practice. Let's pretend we're at a cafe and we're waiting for our friend Sarah. She's late.
Great scenario. I'll start. Acting. Emma, what time is it?
It's 2:30. Sarah said she'd be here at 2.
She's still not here.
Has she texted you yet?
No, I still haven't heard from her.
Maybe she's still at work. Her boss sometimes gives her last-minute tasks.
Well, I haven't ordered my coffee yet. I was waiting for her.
Oh, don't wait. I'm still deciding what I want, but you should go ahead.
Okay. Has the waiter come to your table yet?
Not yet, but I still see him over there. He'll come soon.
Did you catch all of them? Let's review that dialogue quickly because it was packed with examples.
Yes, she's still not here, the frustrating continuation of her absence.
Has she texted you yet? A question checking if an expected action happened.
I still haven't heard from her. The emotional continuation of no contact.
Maybe she's still at work, the continuation of her being at work.
I haven't ordered my coffee yet. Neutral, just the fact that I'm waiting.
I'm still deciding, the continuation of my decision process.
Has the waiter come to your table yet? Question about an expected action.
Not yet, short for he has not come yet.
And I still see him over there, the continuation of my ability to see him.
8 examples in one tiny conversation, and they all felt natural, right? That's because this is how native speakers actually talk. We don't think about grammar rules, we just use still and yet automatically.
Okay, I want to do one more scenario. Let's do an office setting, a project deadline.
Perfect. You start.
Alex, is the report ready? The meeting starts in 10 minutes.
I'm still working on it. I need 5 more minutes.
Have you sent the charts to the team yet?
Not yet. I wanted to check the numbers one more time.
The manager is still in her office, but she hasn't asked for the report yet, so we're okay.
Wait, has the client replied to your email yet?
No, they still haven't confirmed the budget. I'm getting nervous.
Don't worry, they probably just haven't seen it yet. It's still early in their time zone.
Wow, that one had a lot too. And I love how "it's still early" works. That "still" meaning the early time is continuing.
Yes, it's still early is a super common phrase. It's still morning. It's still Tuesday. I'm still young. All about continuation.
Okay, before we wrap up, let's do a quick review quiz. Listeners, you can play along too. Alex will give us a sentence, and I'll say if we need "still" or "yet." Ready?
Ready. Sentence 1. Have you called the dentist? Blank.
Yet. Have you called the dentist yet? It's a question, and we're checking an expected action.
Correct. Sentence 2. I blank don't know how to drive.
Still, I still don't know how to drive. The negative situation of not knowing is continuing, and maybe I feel a little embarrassed about it.
Exactly. Sentence 3. The package hasn't arrived blank.
Yet. The package hasn't arrived yet. Neutral negative.
Sentence 4. Are you blank watching that show?
Still. Are you still watching that show? And that sounds like surprise. Maybe they've been watching for 5 hours.
Yes, Netflix has probably asked you that question before. Are you still watching? Sentence 5. She hasn't apologized blank.
This one could be both, right?
Ah, you caught me. Yes, it could be. She hasn't apologized yet. Neutral, factual. She still hasn't apologized. Frustrated, emotional. Both are grammatically correct. The difference is the feeling.
That's such a good final point. Grammar gives you the structure, but context and emotion help you choose.
Beautifully said. So here's your takeaway for today. Write this down if you can.
Number 1, still means continuation. Something started before and is true now. It often shows surprise or emotion.
Number 2, yet means not happened up to now, but expected. Use it in negative sentences and questions. Put it at the end.
Number 3, still usually goes in the middle of the sentence, after be, before main verbs, and between auxiliary and main verbs.
Number 4, you can use still with negatives to show frustration. I still don't get it. You can use yet with negatives to stay neutral. I don't get it yet.
And number 5, the best way to master these is to listen for them. Watch English shows, listen to podcasts like this one, and notice when people say still and yet. Your brain will start to feel the difference.
Yes, language is not math, it's music. The more you hear it, the more natural it becomes.
I love that. Language is music.
Before we say goodbye, let's give our listeners some homework, Emma. What should they practice?
Okay, homework time. Listeners, we want you to write 3 sentences using still and 3 sentences using yet. Post them in the comments below this video. We read every single comment and we will reply to as many as we can.
And here's a challenge. Make one of your still sentences emotional, show frustration or surprise, and make one of your yet sentences a question. We want to see you using these words like a native speaker.
Also, if you know someone who is still confused about English grammar, see what I did there? Share this episode with them. It might be exactly what they need.
Nice use of still. You're getting good at this.
I've been listening to a great podcast, English Sprout TV. Have you heard of it?
Oh, I think I know that one. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Remember, learning English is a journey. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going.
You're still learning, and you haven't given up yet, and that is what matters most.
Perfect ending. We'll see you in the next episode of English Sprout TV. Until then, keep speaking, keep listening, and keep growing.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.